All right. I want to share this story. I was done racing for the evening, but I decided to do one more race. And I didn't get off to a good start. In the practice session, I already ran off the road once. The tires are cold initially, so this is really just a kind of warm-up lap before you do the qualifying. It doesn't count towards the qualifying or anything. So let's skip forward to qualifying, and I'm going to go through this really quick. So here's my first, actually, this isn't qualifying lap, this is the warm-up lap. At least I think this is. Okay, here we go. I think this is my first qualifying lap. And unfortunately, it doesn't go particularly well. You can't go out of bounds during qualifying. I really push it right off the get-go. I should usually just set a lap just to have one, but I decide I'm just going to go for it. I'd been getting faster this day. I had dropped from 148s to my first 147s, and then I was consistently hitting 147s. Okay, this is actually my second lap. So I've already screwed up my first lap and not been able to set a time for qualifying. So as I go into this lap, I'm a little nervous about setting a time, but I'm determined to kind of push it and not take it easy. And I set a pretty decent lap. At the end of the whole thing, I think I'm in about the 147 category, which for me, pretty good. I think it's about 147.5. We'll see in just a second here. I really do like Imola as a track. I've had a lot of fun learning it, and yeah, so here we go. So yeah, this lap for me is my qualifying lap. I set a 147.4, not too shabby, and I decide to go into the race with that, thinking I'm probably going to be in a pretty good position, but I'm seeing the position kind of climb here. So by the end of it, I wind up in 12th place, which was kind of a surprise to me at this speed. Now, the interesting thing here is this is the first time when they have split the racers that I have not been in the bottom group. So now I'm in the next to bottom group. The racers get split into 4 groups of about 26 drivers, and I am no longer in the bottom group. So I'm not kind of top of the heap of the bottom group. I'm now middle of the pack of the next stronger group. So I'm thinking, oh boy, I'm going to start in 12th place. We're going to see what happens, but I'm probably going to wind up in 12th or so, maybe even drop back. This is the start, and I get a great launch, passing this guy on the left. Now, this first corner coming up is incredibly dangerous. Everybody crams into it. We end up causing collisions. I always try to take this inner area. I didn't mean to collide with those two guys. I apologized, but it's just one of those things, man. You're going into that corner, you're going into it hard, and I find myself at this point in 4th place. So, okay, that's unusual for me, especially coming from 12th, and I'm thinking, look, I didn't qualify as fast as these guys. The tires are still cold here. I'm probably going to get passed at some point. I should just prepare for that, but I'm going to push while I can. So this lap continues. I'm following this guy in 3rd place, who is pretty quick, like right out of the starting gate. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. So while I'm following him, let's take a look at what's behind me. They're right behind me. So I'm a little nervous. I'm thinking at some point I'm about to get passed. Remember, this is still the first lap, and it takes about a lap and a half in Imola for your tires to heat up appropriately before you can really start pushing, at least for me. I find the car slides around a bit more. I have to be a little cautious. Number 2 had gone off the track up ahead. So now I find myself in 3rd place, and I'm thinking, okay, these guys are definitely going to catch me, especially that guy that just went off. He certainly is a lot faster than me, and at some point he's going to work his way back up. I mean, this is only the first lap. So here I am in 3rd position.
Well, that fucking just sucked.
And that's pretty typical. I've actually seen that guy before, complaining about starts and about collisions, and you got to have a little bit of a thick skin.
Thanks,
So,
whoever spun out in front of me.
there you go. So let's continue forward. The race is cruising right along. Again, I'm following this guy, and I'm kind of surprised that I'm actually keeping up with this group. This is a difficult corner. It's downhill. You have to brake appropriately. I brake a little late there, but that's okay. I'm still in control of the car. And at this point, honestly, I'm thinking my heart is thumping. I'm nervous about the guys behind me. I'd be happy to be in the top 10 at the end of this race. Top 10 is where I get some points and increase my iRating a little bit. I think I've done some damage already to my
Yo,
safety
watch your
rating.
mirrors when you rejoin.
And so I just say, hey, I've been practicing this track a lot. Let's just stick with how we drive and see what happens. So, continuing on this lap. Everything seems to be going smooth, and this gentleman goes off the road right here, which now, if you're counting, puts me in second place. Clearly, there's no way I'm going to stay in second place. I mean, these drivers are faster than me. He's right behind me. It's just a matter of time till he catches me. I'm even planning at this point my radio message and where I can let him pass. Because I'm thinking there's no way he doesn't pass me. And after this can become kind of a dangerous area for passing. There's a sharp turn here. But I'm thinking, okay, by the time we get to the straightaway, I'm going to tell him just pass me on the left. If he's up behind me, I almost messaged him to say, hey, if you get up on my bumper, I'm going to go ahead and let you pass. So don't try anything dangerous. But as I think that, I think I've always been too timid. And what I'd like to do is maybe push a little bit and make him come for it. I'm not going to do anything dangerous, but I am going to continue to push. You can see we're also kind of leaving the guys behind us behind a bit. But again, these are faster drivers than me. They all qualified faster than me, so I'm expecting them to catch up at any moment. Let's see what it looks like from his view. He has a little mistake there, goes off into the gravel a little bit, and that slows you down considerably. I take that turn a lot better than him, and I get better acceleration out of it. You can see me pulling away a little bit. So again, I see him closing on me. I'm thinking at this point that he's going to get me. Oh, wait. Maybe he's not. This is a huge mistake on his part. So I gain a ton of space on him. But again, like, he's still on the track. It's not a disaster. It's just a matter of time until he gets me. So here I am, still driving. You see I've got some distance on him. Let's speed this up a little bit. At this point, we're at lap 4. So there's a long way to go. It's a 15-lap race. But man, he is really falling behind me, and I'm kind of surprised at that. I figure it's just a matter of time until a small accident on my part or a mistake on my part lets him close that gap. I can see he's getting a little bit closer, but I've become very confident on this track. I still make mistakes here and there, but you can see it looks like he's closing up, and then two guys behind him cause an accident. So now I don't feel the pressure of those guys behind me. I mean, clearly him, but at this point, I'm starting to think, It's crazy to think that I could be on the podium. Maybe I can get a third place if I can pull that out. That would be awesome. So we keep going. Lap 5. I'm still losing him in certain sectors of the track. Let's see what happens
Nice one,
next
bud.
lap. By lap 7, I realize my pace is pretty good. Like, he may be very close to my pace, but if I can keep him back there, I'm in good shape. Lap 8, he's even further back. And I'm starting to think, this is lap 8. There's 7 laps to go. Now's when those thoughts start to creep into your head where you're thinking, is there any way I could hold this off for 7 laps? If I drive perfect, for me, is his pace going to be such that he catches up to me? Coming into the final stretch here, and I barely see him at this point. I am definitely going faster than he is. Lap 10, we don't even see him in the background any longer. And lap 11, he's nowhere to be seen at this point. So things are going pretty well. I don't, again, going through my head at this point, I'm thinking at any minute, some guy's going to come flying up behind me. I recognize that I can't see anybody and you can't see anybody there on this video at this point. But I'm thinking, it's funny because you look in the rearview mirror and you'll see nothing, and then all of a sudden you see lights in your rearview mirror, and you're thinking, uh-oh, okay. And then next thing you know, they're closer and closer, and then the pressure starts to build and you make a mistake. But again, I've gotten pretty confident on this course. We're in lap 12. I'm thinking 3 laps to go. I don't see anybody behind me at all. Am I really going to pull this off? Still cruising along. Lap 14. So this is looking really good at this point. I'm driving really well. There's nobody behind me. The leader is probably 12 seconds ahead of me at this point. There was no way I was going to match his pace. I'm setting slower laps than I'd like. I'm normally getting confident enough that I'm setting 147s now, but I think I'm being cautious. You can see him way in the back there, but that is a good distance off. I mean, if I can just maintain a 148 speed, there's no way they're going to catch me in 2 laps. So now I've come up to a back marker. This is somebody that I'm about to lap, and I'm getting a little concerned because these back markers sometimes don't get out of your way. In fact, my last experience with one, I almost make a mistake there. My last experience with one of these back markers was almost disastrous. He kept weaving and trying to block me and driving really dangerously. But I'm thinking, hopefully this guy's not that type of driver. We zoom ahead. We come into the final turns here. If I hadn't made that mistake, I'd be right on his bumper. But at this point, I'm also thinking, maybe I don't have to pass him when he pulls into the pits. He's clearly has a drive-through of the pits, so he's totally out of my way. Leader's about 12 seconds ahead. Let's see where he is. He's way up here.
What a dick, man.
And again, this same guy, always complaining.
Neck
I've
coat.
seen him complain so many times. So bear in mind, I'm in second place. This is the final lap. I can't believe it at this point. And going through my head are just the thoughts of, do not make a mistake. Do not screw up at this point. Looking behind me, nobody. There he is, way back there. I have clearly outpaced him, which I'm shocked by. This is the final turns. this point, I can hardly believe it. I have basically 2 turns to go, and if I can handle these 2 turns, this is a dangerous turn, but I'm like, let's just slow down here. Let's do it cautiously. There's no point in great shape. Just bring it home, and that's my first podium. It's not first place; it is second place. Man, I gotta tell you, you have
Holy
no
crap,
idea
that's
how
my first
excited I
podium
was. I even
in
told
Pico.
everybody. Very excited.
Thanks for the race, everyone. Yeah, great race.
I immediately jumped on my coach's channel and gave him a heads up on my performance and how it went, and he was pretty excited for me as well. So pretty cool looking at the results of the race. You can see I gained safety rating even with that collision at the beginning. I'm almost at a 3. I gained iRating, a significant amount of iRating. This is huge for me. I have been down in the 1100s, 1150s at the start of the week, and I have just gained a tremendous amount. And here I am in second place, starting from 12th position, winding up in second position. So excited. Um, a lot of this has to do with the coaching sessions I've been getting from Bernardo Faria, who's a fantastic coach, and I have another coaching session coming up in a couple days. So best lap is a 147.3. As of yesterday, I had never broken into the 147s, and today, just piece by piece, I'm putting it together, and I broke into the 147s and then low 147s. Now I'm trying to shoot for 146s. It's a really interesting process, and it's a really fun game, and I'm loving tracking my progress here.